Hello, good morning to you. Welcome. It's me, Andy, Talkin really here. And you would have heard this story by now because it's all over everywhere. MSM as well. So mainstream media. Obviously, there's nothing else to report. There's no other news in the world. That's sarcasm. Anyway, if you haven't heard, then King Charles has just decided that he has cancer. Oh, sausage fingers. You may be wondering about that terminology, sausage fingers. And here's a very good mock-up by somebody. I don't know who did it, but it's a genius and very, very amusing. If you're thinking that this is just an insult by those people that don't like him, then I'm sorry to say, but he refers to himself as sausage fingers. And here is a message that he sent to somebody, and it's about his son. As you can see, he refers to himself as sausage fingers. So it's not really an insult then, is it? It's like somebody calling himself spastic. When spastic is an offensive term used by other people, in the same way the N-word for black people, if you use it yourself, does that make it right or wrong? You know, I've often used that S-word myself, against myself, not against other people, but just saying, oh well, you know, I'm a spastic. But clearly people get offended by words. Now, you must ask yourself what the hell is going on here, because it was very widely reported in the MSM.
Minutes ago, Prince William smiles as King Charles announced he will abdicate as he feels he has done enough. In a shocking turn of events that has sent shockwaves through the corridors of power, King Charles has announced his intention to abdicate the throne, leaving the nation in a state of disbelief. The unexpected decision comes as a surprise to many, as the monarch has long been seen as a steadfast figurehead, dedicated to his duties. However, it seems that King Charles believes he has accomplished enough during his reign and is ready to pass the torch to the next generation. The news has sparked speculation about the future of the monarchy and has left the public eagerly awaiting the official statement from Buckingham Palace. The announcement was made during a private gathering at Windsor Castle, attended by close members of the royal family and trusted advisors. Prince William, the heir apparent, was reportedly present during the momentous occasion.
So yes, it has been widely reported in the media, and of course this one here is another story. He is basically going around Buckingham Palace about a day and a half ago, showing you the Ferrari of MSM that are reporting this all around the world. And basically, there is no other. Now you must realise that there is something going on, because even the hoodwinked people out there who are blindly sleeping must realise there's something going on with all of this, because what are they distracting you from? You know, this story is big. Of course, there is another story related to the experimental medicines that have been just announced, the mRNA. This is the latest product that's been announced that you may have heard about. Is it something that the whole story is trying to promote? We don't know. We don't know for sure. But clearly there will be some people who are seeing this and thinking, oh, maybe I should take that. If Charlie Boy's got it and he's going to try it, then maybe I should try it. Whether he does try it or not is speculative. However, the idea is there, and you need to plant the seeds of ideas for people to start believing it. And of course, if the MSM are pushing it, then clearly it could well be something that people listen to. Now, I want you to listen to this lady. I've had to edit a little bit of it because if it's not YouTube friendly. However, the majority of it is okay. So have a listen, and of course pick up on the first part of it, which is very, very significant.
It gets worse. Oh, it really gets worse. So apparently now, I didn't even know this was a thing. Today is World Cancer Day. Today is World Cancer Day. World fucking Cancer Day, you know. As if the grift is not big enough. I mean, I know I go on and on and on about this, but what you need to remember, guys, is this, yeah? massive business, everything around us, the food, the rubbish in the food, the GMO, the spraying of the food, the water, the chemicals, the fluoride, the chloride, the heavy metals in the water, the spraying in the air, of course, the big conspiracy that is chemtrails that, doesn't exist but does exist. Stress, living in fear is the number one thing to weaken your immune system. They keep us in fear on purpose to keep us in a constant state of stress, a constant state of fear, constant state of anxiety, so that our immune systems are weakened on purpose. That's why they want you to go out to work 9 to 5, so that on a weekend, you might just be able to rest for 2 days, but you can't rest because you've still got other things to do, and you're still worried about paying your bills next week and next month, and you're still worried about eating or heating, yeah? By design. Stress, fear, all those low energies, all those low vibrations, yeah, they weaken your immune system. Therefore, you get ill. Therefore, you're paying into the system, because remember, to them, health is not wealth. Illness is wealth.
Now, we do know, well, if you don't know, then you should know that obviously cancer is a big business, right? There is obviously the Cancer UK website, and if you go on there, you'll see that all the lovely treatments they've got, and when you ask them about a treatment that's not on there, they go, oh yeah, we've tested that, it doesn't work. And clearly there are a lot of things out there that you cannot talk about because they go against the guidelines of talking about treatments that are not approved or whatever. So we can't mention any of them, but we know for a fact, if you're living in the real world, then you know that there are other things that you can do apart from the standard methods that are offered to you. And clearly, the old law they brought in, I can't remember when it was, 1917, something like that, somewhere around the 1920s, I believe, a law that says that doctors cannot offer you anything other than the standard treatments, which are chemotherapy mainly and radiotherapy. So if there are any which work, they can't offer you it, and they cannot promote it, which is hence why it's something that we need to talk about, but obviously not on any platform that will censor you. So we'll keep that for another day. However, it is relevant that the industry is big business, and especially Cancer UK, which is the largest charity out there, gathering money for something and allegedly trying to find a cure that they still haven't found a cure for, when quite clearly a lot of other things are out there. So it does make you wonder, what are they doing with this money? And also, the other question I had, it's World Cancer Day the other day. Did that coincide with this announcement with Charlie Boy? I think it's highly likely that it was pretty much coincide. I can't be sure because I don't know exactly when it was, but I know that this was this week, and of course, is it coincidental? Because we know that coincidences don't exist, because there's nothing in this world that is going to be a coincidence, right? It's all by design. It's all designed that way, and as we hear, cancer is a big business. And of course, if they've got a new drug out as well for people to be cured from the big C, then hey presto, loads more money being made. I am a skeptic, I know, and I do sound that way, but you have to wonder, this world that we live in, it's just gone to the dogs, it really has. But King Charles, we have to look at, isn't King Charles a spaniel? A dog? I think it is. My sister's got one of those dogs. They're lovely little things. They've got lovely big ears as well. They haven't got saucy fingers though. They've got big ears. Yeah, so he wanted to abdicate. How can he get away with it without seeming like, oh, I'm going to abdicate? Oh, I know. I'll get a terminal illness. That'll do it. And then I'll get cured. And then I'll be all right. So passing on the baton of the kingship to his son. Is that something that was planned? Do we know this for sure? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I think it's a story that's I think we have to look at what other stories there are that are being hidden, because this story, I mean, it's just ridiculously big. And of course, the royal family people, they never announce any illnesses for anybody unless it really is important, because they're all very healthy. So suddenly we're seeing all these people getting ill. For what reason? What's the reason for it? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Anyway, have a good day. Catch you later. Bye.